Hello everyone, it's your girl Linda. Okay, I wanted to talk about this story conversation I had with two girls, two ladies, and with the conversation, it basically has to do with female. When you have girls, certain age, a girl will be, they're not married, and the mom is concerned about it. And then we're actually having that conversation. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a good conversation to me because people need to hear that. Well, there were two of them, and one was like, her girls does not go out. Like, they don't associate with anyone, they don't socialize, they don't go out. I'm like, you cannot think of getting married if you're always at home. You need to go out to be able to meet people. But that doesn't mean you have to like gallivanting every day on the road, keep walking around. No, it doesn't work that way. But then and again, you have to kind of have a social life. You have to go out, do networking, function, the rest of them. And then, God knows, you might meet someone that likes you and you like the person. And then you start doing like, getting to know each other. From there, you never know, you might end up being husband and wife. Then the other one was an opinion like the daughter is overaged, in her 30s, and then she's so worried that there's no husband yet. I'm like, well, she will. And then she's like, she wants like English men, like white. I said, yeah, that's good. That's what she wants. That's what will make her happy. But then, if you want a white man as a husband, there are certain places you need to be going to find that kind of man. You can't say you want a white man and then you're going to African club, African restaurant. You're not going to find any white man there. So you have to first of all know what you want, what you are looking for. Then you find out where you can find what you are looking for. So and I gave the woman, I was like, let her be going like on all the white people function, all the white people club or pub, something that, even their churches, something that has to do with white people gathering. When she start going that, one day she might be able to find someone that find her attractive, both ways, and they will find themselves, able to marry or fancy to marry or whatever it is. Then on the other hand, the other one was like, my children don't even go anywhere. Let's say education, yeah, anytime you can get yourself educated, yeah, that's fine. But let me tell you something. When there are seasons for education, when you miss that part, you struggle. Adult education is good, don't get me wrong. You can always go into school anytime, any year. But let me tell you something. When you miss that season of, when you're supposed to go through that, process, you struggle. So that's why, please, parents, mothers especially, always fathers as well, because we are all in it together as one family. Try to encourage your kids to go out. And there is where we miss it, we Igbos. I'm sorry, I have to call us out. I am an Igbo woman, Nigeria precisely. When we go event, we should always encourage our children to come with us. Because imagine somebody, a lady, son or daughter might find my daughter or my son attractive. That's how they get to know each other. But I realized that, in UK, most of the events is only the adults that come. You will see someone that is friends with someone for like 10, 15 years. Their children and the other person's children don't even know each other. Not at all. So tell me, why wouldn't our children go out to get married? They will go to like, all other countries to get married because that's where they find love. So let's get it right with the ones growing up now. Well, the ones that have already grown up, let's pray that God will direct their foot to the right place to get the right person, and they will get married and be happy. And parents will just encourage their kids. And that's just what I want to talk about. These are the things that is worrying most of the parents. And the two ladies were able to have that conversation with me. And I believe, in my own opinion, that I gave them the right answer or their advice. The other one is, my children doesn't go come out. And the other one was worried that the daughter is getting older and she's very picky. Well, there are certain age you will be, you have to understand, I don't know, position yourself well. If you want certain man, you go to the certain place to get that what you want. Also a man as well, because it's both sides. I don't want to talk about just women, no. Some men out there, they are advanced, they don't have wife, and it's not cool. So they are also searching. Women are searching, men are searching. So it's both sides. So you need to advise your girls, your sons, encourage them, support them, let them go out to meet people. Like they can go to their friends' birthdays, they can go to events, African events. There are a lot of things out there. There are so many things that happens in the community. There is churches, there's a lot of places you can actually go for someone to find you attractive. So if your children always stay at home, I get it. Maybe they don't like mingling with people, or maybe that's how they grow up, or maybe their parents are not going out people. At times what parents do can actually affect the kids. Maybe the parents are not going out people, that will actually, have an impact on the kids to be staying at home. But that's how they were raised. That's what they see their parents doing. However, I want you guys to get me right. When I say go out, I don't mean every day you dress up and go out. No. There's always limits to everything. You have to know where you're going, the reason why you're going where you're going. There should be, anything you're doing should be intentional. I think that's the right word. It has to be intentional. If you're looking for certain kind of man, you need to know where you have to go to find such man. You need to know where to go to find such woman. You understand? Because I understand the frustration when we were having that conversation. I have girls as well. I want my children to marry early, to be honest with you. At times they go out with their friends, allow them to go. You go and mingle with your friend, but be careful. You just have to advise them, be careful, don't do this, don't be aware of this, be aware of, just give them tips, because you've been there, once upon a time you were a teenager like them, now you're a mother, so you have all the experience, you know things. You have, when you're going to looking for a job, they're looking for someone that have experience. Now you have experience. So you use that experience to empower your kids. Use that experience to talk to them, support them, guide them. That's what you're doing, just to guide them. Always have a conversation with your girls. It helps. With your boys at times it's difficult. I try to do it with my son, but it doesn't work all the time. So listen, I'm too much. So I have to always get involved. They don't have no choice, okay? That's me. And they understand me. I thank God for that. So yeah, I don't know how you and your children get along with. So try and find an atmosphere where you can actually talk to them. Like, they need to go out. Girls need to go out, boys need to go out. Let them not be in the house. And then by the time it's people are 25, 30, 35, 40, it's worrying. I'm telling you. Some people might feel like, oh, it doesn't bother them. But yes, it does. It does. So this is all I have today to share with you all. And I will see you guys sometime very soon. Bye, Linda.